Do you want to know what the three most dangerous things that you can experience, feel, or live with? And for some, more so than others. Sadly, a lot of those some who lived through these things more than others, that was a lot, those some are unfortunately Christians. What are these three things? Guilt, fear, and shame. Yeah. Those are the three most powerful tools of the enemy. And so why is it that more Christians than not leave church every Sunday and live every of the other 7 days of the week riddled with exactly that? Guilt, fear, and shame. Because that is exactly how Satan wanted it. And that's exactly how he has devised this world to be. There are versions of me in my past that I am not proud of. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. The old me would have said that. Me, I'm proud of them now every day of my life. Because although those are the ones that were knee deep in schmalcohol or schmaddiction, bad choices, bad choices, domestic violence relationships that I stayed in way too long. The versions of me that for years I tucked away and hoped the world wouldn't say, hey, remember when? Remember you? Remember who you used to be? But now I celebrate those versions of me every single day because I have learned through guilt, fear, and shame, that light of you that is inside of you, that is your Father, it cannot shine. Not the way it is intended to and not the way he meant. Because guilt, fear, and shame muffles your light. It squelches your flame, just like Satan wanted. Authenticity. That is the strongest superpower a human being could ever have. And why wouldn't it be? I mean, your Father made you exactly the way that he intended you to be. Scars, flaws, and all, babe. Our Father made you, and might I remind you, our Abba, he does not make mistakes. So why is it through guilt, fear, and shame, this world tells us, oh, no, you're too much. No, you're too loud. No, you're too broken. You're too weak. You're too fat. You're too skinny. You're too whatever. It's the whole you're to's that make you feel guilt, fear, and shame and completely cause you not to live your authentic self. And your light doesn't get to shine, not the way it was meant to shine. Stop feeling guilt, fear, and shame. Try saying those again. Just stop it. Every version of you, every mistake that you have made, every version of me back then. Now looking back on them, do you know what I see? Not only do I see, hands down, by far, some of the strongest versions of me ever known. And y'all, I've suffered an internal decapitation. I beat cancer, pew. So if I'm giving the girls back in 20, in my 30s, a lot more credit, you have no idea what I went through back then. They are the strongest versions of me, the most beautiful versions of me. But sadly, at the time, the most insecure versions of me. And I wouldn't trade those versions of me for a thing in this world because through my mistakes, through my learning, through my stumbling, fumbling, falling, and getting back up, only then being forged through the fire more times than I could count, could my Father forge me into the beautiful, unbreakable piece of steel that I am here today. That not only he needed me to be, but he crafted me to be through the steps of my past. Stop feeling guilt, fear, and shame. Stop. And when you slip up, when you screw up, you're gonna go to him. Don't go to him like this, afraid. No, go to him like this. Because he will be the first one to give you a hug and say, atta girl, atta boy. You might not have done it right this time, but I know you got it next time. I believe in you. I've got you, and I will never leave your side. Guilt, fear, and shame only do one thing. They separate you from your Father. Not because of him leaving you, but you being too guilt-ridden, fearful, and ashamed to go to him. And that is exactly what the enemy wants. I'm running late for something. I hope my point came across. Stop feeling guilt, fear, and shame. Embrace the beautiful you that you have been since the first breath that you took on this earth. See the strength in the versions of you that you've tucked away. See the beauty in them. And understand every single step that you have taken. Every stumble, fumble, or fall has led you to this moment right here, right now. Exactly how your Father needed it to be, intended it to be. And although you can't see it now, he guided you through it so that you could be the beautiful forged steel you are today. Stop feeling guilt, fear, and shame. Knock it off. Because when you do, you give the enemy way more credit and way more power than he deserves. I love you with my great big gigantic heart. I do. And I cannot wait to hang with you in heaven.